Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and in this video I'll be sharing my progress of learning to draw. So I had started learning how to draw in the last 2 days, I guess. 3 days actually. The first day what I did was I just sketched out one image, one character from one of my favorite games, that is Expedition 33. The character is Gustav, and this is what I drew. Um, I don't know if that's visible or not, but yes, maybe I'll paste an image over here. The purpose of drawing the character first and then start learning was to see the progress of how my learnings impact my final output. So how did I draw this sketch? How did I sketch this character? I just used a clickable pencil. This is a thick pencil, as you can see. This is what I was using to sketch Gustav. And it took me a total of 36, approximately 35 to 36 minutes to sketch it completely. And I did not use any eraser, and it was just sketched all of this was sketched in just one go. What I did was I had the image open in my monitor, this desktop monitor, and I just started sketching. The knowledge that I already had of how I should approach sketching it out was look at the image, look at some specific angles, and then try to replicate the angles first. And then, based on that one angle, just sketch the other angles as well. Let me show you what I mean. I hope this is visible. So, yeah, this is the sketch that I made. Let me just zoom in. Okay, so this is what I made. It looks kind of similar, but the proportions are off. So what I did was I focused on this angle first, and I started drawing on the paper based on this angle relative to the top part of the sketchbook. If you see this part of the sketchbook, it is a straight line, and this is a straight line. The what do you say? The boundary is a straight line, and based on that I approximated an angle that it is slightly downwards, and I used that. I sketched that first, then I did this and this and this. Basically I made an outline of his face first, and then I started putting in some details, and later on I started shading it a little with softer hands, with slightly slanted angle of my pencil. And this took, yes, it took 36 minutes. It is not a lot. I was pretty surprised that I was able to make this sketch so quickly, actually. And it kind of looks like him. That is what I am most happy about. But yes, it needs improvements. And for that, I'll be trying to draw, or at least learn how to draw in the various ways. I'll try to learn the fundamentals of the basic shapes, then move on to maybe 3D shapes, then perspective, then proportions, then anatomy. There's a lot to learn, specifically if we are trying to learn how to draw um, human anatomy. So, yes, after that, I missed one day, but today, what I did was I practiced some lines. And for that, I referred to a website called Draw a Box. I had referred to it a long time back, and I used to follow all the tutorials that website provides, but I'm not completely going into it now. I'm just doing some of the exercises that it provides. So what I did was I did this for one page. Let me just see myself. So I made some lines. These are rough lines. I'll probably paste an image over here. And also I did some curved lines. Then I also tried some ghosted lines. This is all I tried today. And similarly, I will be doing a little bit every day. That's what my plan is. So I'll try to do it every day. I have these A4 paper, the printing papers. This is what I'm using. This is a 10 rupee pencil that I'm using. So not a very huge investment in the learning process. We should not do that. About this sketchbook, yes, it is kind of expensive for me because I've never used a sketchbook before. This is a 75-80 rupees sketchbook, and I bought it how many? But 6 months ago, 6 or 7 months ago, and I opened it just 3 days ago. 6 months ago, I planned I will be starting to do all this sketching and all, but yeah, I'm kind of lazy. You might have got it from my previous videos. But yes, I have been trying to learn now, and this I made my first sketch. Maybe I'll make more. So yeah, about the image, I have plenty. Like I played this game and I was recording it, and I just took out this still images from each of the frame that I felt was good enough. I can use all of these. You see? Yeah. And not just these. See more? Oh wait. Yeah. These will repeat. I have 9,405 images from the whole game. See a random image from between. Here, Mael. Can use it. Yes, there are some duplicates, of course. But there are so many reference images that I can use to learn to draw. This is probably the style I'm looking for. A little bit of realism, a little bit of animation. So not too realistic and not too cartoonish. So that's what I want to achieve. You know, this is what I want to achieve in my drawings. Probably not, what do you say, color. Maybe only black and white sketches using a pencil. Maybe I'll do color in digital art. I have a tablet. Let me just bring it. And also, let me show you my previous practice. So, let me show you what all I have. Yeah, it's recording. This is a tablet that I have. This is an XP Pen V Deco 1V2. Deco 1V2 that I have been using for 5 or 6 years now, but zero learnings. This is the folder that has all the empty pages. Um, this is the plastic wrapper of the sketchbook. I still have it for no reason. And the most important thing, you see this? You probably know this. It is filled with pages. Yes, it has some notes, but uh, I have some mathematic notes as well. Great. Yeah, I was a data science student. I still am. Not a student, but see, this is what I used to practice. This is what I used to practice. And now the main practice, I probably cannot show that to you all because these many pages, these are all practice pages. Let me just adjust the exposure. It's dark, but I'm getting all these lines too. It is good enough. Wait. Okay. So just ignore the flicker, but probably now you can see all. Nah, you cannot. This is the problem with white paper. It's too bright. Maybe I'll record it separately using my phone and put a B-roll on top of this video. But yes, this is all the practice that I did. It also has some um, this organic shapes practice. So I have done a lot of practice. This is probably like almost a year worth of practice, but I couldn't achieve anything out of it. And that is that is probably a reason why my latest sketch I was able to complete it in 36 minutes, and it looks good enough. These practice pages are the reason I was able to sketch it out. Probably. I have also made sketches before this. It's not the first time I'm sketching, but those sketches used to take like months, and they were not accurate either. They were similar to this one. Or probably my voice was pretty low because the mic was down. But yes, so what I learned from this experience, the 2 to 3 day experience, that consistency matters. If I had been consistent with these practices, today I would have been able to sketch out from my imagination. I would have been good at it. But these practice pages are about 2.5 years old. Even before that, in 2023 probably. Yeah. And then I just stopped learning. So now I am back at it, and probably let's see how I'm going to approach this. And I wish and I hope that I learn better. If someone wants to join along, you can join along and, maybe make some posts on my channel's community page. There is something like community posts that people can post and tag us, something like that. Maybe you can do that, or maybe you can share it personally on the email that you find on my channel. So that is it for this video. I am also going to record another video about something else that I'm learning. So maybe we'll see you there. That is it for now. I'll update how much I progress in the next week, and we'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.